thank goodness. I'm so happy it's finally working. Okay, we're gonna play a game, finally. I've been working on something trying to get this to connect for over an hour now, and I had to update some drivers and everything. All right, Steam. Let's launch my game. Chat box needs to go over there. Where's my other chat box? Pop in, pop out. All right, that's not the right one. Where's my other chat box? My goodness, I've lost everything. Is that it? No. I need... Where's my Twitch chat box? There it is. It's hiding. Alright. Oh my gosh. My Roomba is so loud. My bad. Okay, let's check the sound settings. Why is this not working? Alright, let's check over here. Live. Make sure the sound's working. I don't hear my sound. Is it muted? Or is it not working? Okay, it's working. Good. Alright, that one's working. Now to get the other one working. Sorry, it's the first time doing two things at once. This is the OBS overlay. Why is it not working? Ah, there we go. Okay, let's go live there. This bed we made. Alright. I think it's working now. Let's make sure there's no duplicate sounds because yesterday I think it was not catching the audio from the game actually for a while. Do, 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 do.
In case you don't remember who I'm sorry.
Let's see. Okay, is my audio not working at all in there? Audio testing. Is it working now? Still not have any sound. Okay, there's the sound for that one. But I don't hear the game sound. Why is it working now? Game sound. So complicated. Alright, now I have to get the sound to work. I don't know why it's not picking up the sound for the game. Let's try add device. Microphones, no. Audio. It should be picking up this. Primary speakers, no. Where do we want this coming from? Headset. Let's see if that is what we need. Don't think that's working there either. Shoot. Not that. Earphone, maybe? Okay, I see something happening. Let's see. Sound check. Let me log back in and check it. TikTok. Cancel. Go home. we have game sound. Finally. Awesome. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. If you are in the chats, if you could just let me know if anything audio-wise needs to be adjusted, if I'm too loud, if the game's too loud. If you don't hear the game or you don't hear me, please just be kind and just let me know. That would help a lot. All right, let's continue. So, last night I got a screwdriver, opened up the secret area, and um, opened up a secret area out here in the hallway that had a letter that I had to decode. But now, what was I doing? I kind of forgot. Alright, let's see if the
That
little.
key
Okay,
looks familiar.
sorry, that's my Roomba. That key is familiar. Did she say for
Wait, so
205?
where have I seen a key like that one before?
In a
In the
safe? Was it in the
safe?
safe? Okay, that's what I was doing. I was looking for the second key. There was two keys. That's 507. 505. To open without one key, chest needs two. And wouldn't have brought the chest without both keys, right? Okay. Oh, I keep pushing the wrong buttons in this game. Oh, open. Was it in here? I mean, this is the only safe we've been in, I think. I don't see a key. We didn't get in the other safe yet. So what is she talking about? Trying to remember. That is so small I can't see it. What happened? Oh, that's just the regular share. I'm gonna have to pop that out too so I can see what's going on. I was looking for, don't know, I don't remember seeing another key like that at all. But she says I've seen it. Why didn't I pick it up along the way then? If you're here, you're welcome to assist if you know, if you can remember anything. Those are hair curlers, they're not keys. I don't know where it was. There's a safe up here, but I don't think I've opened it yet. Did I? No, it won't even give me the option. Now this was the third room, right? So we have another room down here. Maybe it's in this one. This is the room with two, this is where I meant to go. That's right.
No combination,
We
no
don't
entry.
have a combination yet. This is the room that I'm thinking it might be in because they're two connected. The other one was the guy that's investigating these people. If I could figure out where it is. Now, this room seems to be like the one where she's connected, but I did find the other key in here. I don't know why there would be a second one in here. Unless maybe I need to find out the safe combo? I'm not sure. I didn't see anything in these drawers. If I were a key, where would I be? On a key ring. Not just laying out for anyone to find. Okay. I don't remember it being in here. There was something circled earlier. Maybe it was the combination to the safe. But I don't remember where the thing was circled. Where was it circled? Um, no. Where was that paper with those circles? Is it this? Nope, nothing circled here.
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
You know what? Is this 4 letters? That's 5 letters, birth, but maybe it's, I don't know. I don't understand what that parentheses is for. Oh! It's the shape. This shape is for B and that shape is for C. That helps solve. My goodness, I bet you that's what it is. It's not in here, that's for sure. What else do we have? The photo, 1948. Wonder if that's anything. You know what? The safe, they had a list of the safe numbers downstairs for the other room though, and he couldn't find it. So, what does he have on here? Anything? Where was it? I know I saw something circled. I just don't remember where. Now I'm wondering if it was even for this room. Hmm, no idea. Where? Okay, let's go back
That key
again.
looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room
505?
505?
Okay, so it was 505. I didn't see a key in 505 though. That's 507, that's what I thought. Is this, no, that's the regular door key. Do not forget to buy film. Biggie. Maybe it's something in the journal. Press to find clues. We've read all this. Mount Royal. I don't remember there being a key in here. Maybe I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't pick it up before. Where? If you're just joining, we are looking for a key. that I don't remember seeing before, but she's saying it's in this room, I think. She said we saw it. I don't see no key. Did I look at this earlier? Birds of America. Is it Birds of Canada or America? This is a Canadian game. Why would it say America? Did I just read? Yep, okay. North America. Oh, North America. I thought I just read America. All right. Where is that key? We already did that. I have looked and looked and looked. That's not a key, is it? This, no. Room service nightly, monthly. I need more clues.
Where have you seen a key like that one before? In
It
the safe?
it should not be in the safe. You keep saying this room, and I don't see anything in the safe. All right. Easier now that I know what I'm looking for. It's not designed like your everyday key after all. Yeah, but I haven't seen anything like that unless it's hidden on another object. I am sorry my Roomba is so loud. Trying to I need to set up a mute hotkey so I can mute quickly. It's so beautiful. It reminds me of Grandma's jewelry box, the one she bought in Quebec, or street vendor. Something that beautiful must be holding something of value, right? If I can find a key, I can take a look, of course. It's a bit of a mess in room 507. Nothing out of the ordinary. There's another code broken and another lead to follow. Asked Andrew to find Michael in the logbook. So I hope there would only be one staying with us at the moment. Clues. Room 505. Where? Something about that key. .509. So these are by rooms. Let's see if I can go back up to just 505. Pictures, film reminder, darkroom tools, rejection letter, pawn shop. None of this seems like what I'm looking for. Alright. No idea where this dang key is. Well, she said 505. I'm in here. I checked the safe. I don't see anything. I guess we'll go see if we've unlocked any of the other safes or can, because I don't remember unlocking any more safes yet. Did we? It looked like it was going to give me an option, but I think that was just to close the door. Have I checked the other side yet in this room? Nothing there. And then we can't open this one
No
yet.
combination, no entry.
Where is that key? If you do know, like, I feel like I'm gonna be like, oh, yeah. Please help me out if you know. All right. All she's told us is she thinks she saw it in 505 in the safe, but 505 safe is open. There's no key. Turn object. There's no way to select anything, so it can't be hidden here. Oh.
There you are. With Marcella.
Oh,
God
did I not click on
knows where
this?
she is.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Andrew speaking.
Hey, Andrew.
Sophie,
Moving forward.
perfect timing. I've got something for you.
Oh, what is it?
I heard a certain Mr. Cruz and a Mr. Morgan had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who told you that?
Jacques did. Apparently, it got so heated he had to get involved. And it sounds like I was on the right track, because he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Can you guess what it is?
Cowabunga?
Cowabunga?
Yes, exactly.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. It's affair.
Affair. How bad was the fight?
I think Jacques got in the middle of it before it got too intense, but he said Mr. Cruz looked like he was about to kill Mr. Morgan. So Mrs. Cruz must be having an affair with him, right? And her husband found out?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
What about the second one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures.
Oh, it
So
was in
I
the
went back to
picture.
check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a
I didn't
pendant.
see it.
It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that open a chest with 2 locks?
Interesting.
Okay. There's definitely something going on between them.
Yeah, but the answers probably lie in that chest, and I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Probably.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, if you get me a candle and some plaster, I may be able to do something about that chest.
Oh, Andrew.
I'll tell you later, okay? Just find those things, and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I can.
All right. Thank you for not giving up.
I would never give up on you.
Andrew's got some skills. Okay, I need to look at this again. Oh, yeah, it is around her neck. I would be a horrible sleuth. Alrighty. Let's close this. I've not been in your safe.
Plaster and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here.
Was there plaster down here in the workroom? Or near it? Can't remember if that's what I saw. Let's see. Is this plaster?
Great.
There we
This
go.
takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, Doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
Or are you just gonna steal Rebecca's candles? Sure thing. This Roomba is cleaning so much today. I am sorry. I'm gonna turn it off. Oh, Lynn, I'm sorry. She got caught under my blanket. Poor baby. Okay. Where was Rebecca's locker? Not Rebecca's.
Fine. Keep your seat. People don't usually leave these unlocked.
Close it. I'm not used to this scrolling. Those are not candles. What is this? Did I not see this before? Did I not look in these lockers before? These are different. What room is that? Interesting. What did we just note?
Candles. I think Rebecca keeps a stash of them, but where?
Did we just note something? Basement candle stash plan? What looks like the laundry room. An X marks the possible location. Okay, so that's her locker. I need to see if there was anything in the rest of these, I guess, because did I read this one? Yeah, I read this one. How did I miss that other one? Was it not unlocked before? Okay, laundry room.
Where do you keep your candles, Reb? I guess I should check the locker room first.
Freezing in there. I get it. Fixing the windows should be a top priority. Oh, I'd very much like to fix it, and trust me, but I just can't find it. He's nowhere to be found. Gone. Disappeared. I don't know what on earth is going on.
Sorry, just being nosy here.
Odd that snowstorm? Or was there something in the coffee? What do you mean? Well, the whole staff's completely off. Doc leaving luggage carts everywhere? Wendy asking for a day off? Andrew suddenly worrying about the floor tile. Oh, and that maid? What's her name? Sylvie? Have you ever noticed how odd she is?
I'm not odd.
Jessie, you mean? I like her. She's a kid. You know what? I should call the city. Tell them they don't need to build that new madhouse next door. There's one right here.
Bernard's so rude.
Not bad. I'm here, aren't I? Temporary. Let me help you forget about all that for a minute.
Okay, we're moving on.
I'm good.
I thought that plan. Wait, have I read these? Is this
So
different?
you do have a stash of candles. But where is it?
I thought this was one I couldn't open before. The kitchen's out of power again. I can barely see anything. Bernard wants us to continue working, but I'm not risking chopping off my fingers. Didn't you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? I remember you saying you never wanted to be caught in the dark basement again. Where's your stash? It's urgent, please, Bobby. VIP guest in 602 is getting on my nerves. He keeps ordering food that's not on the menu. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard was adamant that we make all the wishes come true. Do I look like a genie? That's not even the worst part, though. Last night, he barges in the kitchen as if he was at home asking for meat for his precious little terriers. Who feeds a dog $4 roast beef? I can't even afford $4 roast beef for myself, Bobby. Oops. Darn. Shut the door already. The controls on this game, it's taking me a little to get
It's
used to.
locked.
achievement.
To resist the temptation to spend it on a burger at Harry's.
Well, a burger's good sometimes.
Open sesame?
So,
No luck. Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already. Fine. Keep yours off
but
limits.
where is Bobby? No. What is this again? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're... Okay, yeah, I'm throwing that away. That's just rude. We read this earlier.
It's locked.
I think we read all this. Yeah. Oh, their names are on the doors. My goodness. I feel kind of not so smart at the moment. We're looking for Bobby. Where's Bobby's locker?
Off limits.
Did we look at this one earlier? Yeah, we did. Okay. Bobby. Alright, so now...
No candles, but this looks like the laundry room.
Yeah, but that's what we saw earlier, and that's what I thought was the map to the candles, but... Maybe we can go in here now?
Oh, right. My keys are still in the break room.
What did I do with my own key? Because I don't remember.
To be tossed aside by your best friend like that? Oh, Wendy, that's a special brand of heartbreak.
Get rid of that. Just don't get in trouble. Where is this not the break room? This is the locker room. Where's the break room? I think it's over here. Where did I put my keys?
Where are you going? What do you want? Are you scared to apologize? Apologize? I'm not the one who should be apologizing.
You're such an idiot. I can't believe that I fell in love with you.
Wait,
What?
I want my mother's ring back.
There. I don't want to steal it.
Did they just split up?
What?
Oh no. I was saying how perfect they were for each other, and now... Oh, there's my key.
Gotta hold on to these tight. Don't worry, gossiper. I'm coming back to you. I still haven't learned all of Gracie Jones' secrets. This must be Andrew's current read. Or one of them, anyway. Syracuse. I guess Andrew went there on a holiday or something.
Alright. So I have my key now. Anything else in here? Because I haven't been in here yet. Whoever keeps stealing my lunch, I want my Tupperware back. Susan. Poor Susan. What else is in here? So I'm going for the candles in the laundry room. I don't think there's anything else right now. It's the same paper. That one over there looks different though. Did I read this already? No. The famous movie director staying in 602. Yes, I was there when he checked in. I don't know who he is, but he must be pretty important because Bernard was almost licking his boots. He even let a man bring his dogs into the hotel. Is he shooting a picture in Montreal? I've heard he's here on a scout, but I'm not sure what that means. Maybe he's making a picture on Boy Scouts. Do you think he'll shoot in the hotel? I hope he does. Imagine. We could meet famous actors like James Dean. Let's hope the director has supernatural powers because Dean is very much. Oh, what's this? Let's talk about books and stuff over a nice cup of coffee. Where? The Corner Cafe. When? Thursday, 7. Why not? For more details, please contact. Oh, it is the same paper. Is there anything on the shelf? Alright, we're in the laundry room now. See, lots of laundry. We're looking for candles. What's this? The washing machines are not broken. The problem comes from the pipes are completely frozen. It's only a matter of time before they burst. Oh no! And flood the entire basement. I've warned Bernard about this issue last winter, but of course he only cares about renovating the parts of the hotel the guests can see. Behind the facade, everything is crumbling. I'll see what I can do, but it's not maintenance we need. It's a miracle. Oh, I can open the cabinets. What do we have in here? Anything? Can I move that chair? No. Alright.
Ooh, is this a movie script?
Not catchy enough. EL. Screenplay by EL. Needs more. Add a killer tornado. Why cut the scene inside the nose? Best part of the script. 1958. If James Stewart is available. 216, huh? There are some more numbers there.
It would make sense for Rebecca to keep her cameras at the workstation.
Paper note with funny drawing, red lipstick, loose change, business card, peppermint, cigarette pack, silver ring, $1 bill, green pen, movie script, 20-cent loose change, cigarette pack, paper note with numbers, black pen. Is she like taking stuff from people? What does she say about that? Oh, lost items. Okay. Erase, half erase code. Oh, it probably said lost items at the top of the list. I probably didn't even read it. Half erase numbers found in the laundry room could be useful. Candle stash note. Oh no, it didn't say what was missing. It did say the candles were over here somewhere. Here's one.
Got a candle. Now, what next?
useful? I don't remember what else he needed.
Let's see if Andrew is around.
Okay, he's good. So that's all we needed. Let's go find him. Hello, Andrew.
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, I remember reading a spy novel. I can't remember the title, it wasn't that good. In which they used wax and plaster to make a key mold. I'm thinking we could do the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Sure? No. In the novel, they used a special kind of wax, not candle wax. But I think it's worth a shot.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this, shall we? First step, pour the wax, I suppose? Careful though, the pot's probably hot.
How do I? Okay, like that. How? Sorry. Oh, there it goes.
That's it. Nicely done. Next step, better wait a few seconds before removing it. Looks good. Pretty sure you can take it out now. I think we're almost done. All that's left is to pour the plaster from the cup into the mold. Good job. So now we wait until it's dry, I guess.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
A few minutes, probably. We can poke it every now and then to check.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
No. But I like it. I feel like I'm in one of those novels I spend my days reading.
Yeah, I always see you with a book in your hands. Do you write as well?
Oh, no. I'm terrible.
So you've tried.
I thought for a while it would be my true calling, but one of my roommates read my manuscript and assured me it wasn't for me.
That's not a very nice thing for him to say.
It's fine. He knows what he's talking about. He is a writer. Well, trying to be. He works in a newspaper for now, but I'm sure he'll get published soon enough.
Don't
And
listen to
what about you?
people.
Do you write?
Not really. I mean, I have this journal in which I write about my day and stuff, you know? And sometimes I scribble down some story ideas, but I've never had the time to properly develop them.
Hey, why don't you come over sometime? We could read each other's writing. What do you think?
Mm, okay, why not? Just promise not to laugh.
I won't laugh at yours if you don't laugh at mine. But seriously, I'm sure you're underselling yourself. With all the things you see in guests' rooms, that brain of yours must be bursting with great ideas.
Maybe. We'll see.
Oh, look. I think our key double is dry and ready to go.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Well, I'm glad I was able to be of some help. I should get back upstairs, though. I've been gone far too long already.
He
Let me
seems
know how
sweet.
it goes with the key. Oh, and you should probably be careful when you turn it. Otherwise, it could break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome, Sophie.
Don't want her to do that. Okay. Okay, I cleaned up after myself. I got my key. I guess we're ready to go.
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
Did I hear a mouse? Is Jacques still in here? Wasn't there another door somewhere? It was in the laundry room. I don't remember if I tried the door. Oh, that's the elevator there. I haven't really looked down here. Can't do nothing.
It's locked.
Okay. We'll go back upstairs then. stuff either.
If there's anyone to be in a book club with, it'd be Andrew. Maybe I should join this.
Can I take one?
The way things go missing around here, sometimes it feels like the hotel just gobbles things up.
If found, please return to the event. Do not forget, use the word guess when talking to or about clients. I'm getting tired of repeating this. Can I throw that away? No?
Huh. Carol seems sweet. If I wasn't so bad around new people, maybe we could be friends.
My name is Carol. I've just started as the new maid. This is my first job, and I'm really grateful to be given the chance to work in such a nice hotel. I can't wait to meet all of you. Welcome to the team. I hope you enjoy it here. Nice to meet you. You used to have the same name as my aunt. Welcome, Carol. Nobody cares about your aunt. Oh. Alright, let's go check this out before they get back. Alright, which room was it? Was it 507? No. Time to find out what's in the box. Here we go.
Locked. It looks like the code is
Oh,
made up
wrong
of
box.
4
Wait,
letters.
which box had the keys? The 2 keys. It was in the other room. Okay, I was thinking of the wrong box. I think it's in here. Yes.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
It makes a heart.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
Alana, I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy a new one. I hope you like it. And since you enjoy them so much, here's a little puzzle to figure out the combination. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her name will surely take you back. From the first one, take the first 2. From the last one, take the last 2. Hope you get better. Try to rest today. I'll bring you some soup after class.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
The Postman Always Rings Twice is playing at the Lewis Theater tonight. It's based on a novel I read a while back. I'm sure you would love it. Seeing as your crime stories and murders so much. Nothing creepy about that. Will you come with me? I can barely listen to Sister Miller's lectures today. Secret language. All I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. Can't wait for tonight. I'll
August 11th, 1946. Dear Anne, I have just heard Doris Day on the radio, and it made me think of you. I know how much you love Sentimental Journey, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Last time I was in Texas, I felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can hardly believe it's been 5 weeks since the last time we saw each other. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You're always in my head. Everything reminds me of you. Not only songs on the radio, but silly things like flowers in our garden that smell of your shampoo. Or when people say the word darling, and I can hear you say it with your lovely French accent. My family seems to have noticed my odd behavior, but of course I cannot tell them about you, even though I wish I could. I feel like climbing on the roof of the tallest building in Austin and shouting my feelings for you at the top of my lungs. I sound like a giddy teenager in love for the very first time. Maybe I am. Sometimes I am scared that all this time with you was nothing but a dream too good to be true. I'm afraid that when I return to Montreal, I'll realize you never existed, or you do exist, or if you do exist, you don't remember me. I wish I had a picture of the two of us, so I would know for sure it was real. I long for your embrace. "1947. Dear Anne, sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. Has it been 6 months already since I left Montreal, as you always say? Don't know what that means. My parents are glad I am done with my studies. They always thought it a strange idea for me to go to university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. These past few months, I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope to never forget how much I love you. We cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it would last forever. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family is providing more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it's time for us to go our separate ways. You made me feel like a teenager. You made everything the present disappear. Now I need an adult to think about the future." What is that? I guess that's where the music box part is. Am I taking all this stuff? That's kind of rude to take their stuff. Oh, okay. Put letters back. Okay.
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
Oh, Andrew.
There's no
Can I
shame
go
in
talk to
asking
him?
for help, Sophie. Two heads are better than one, especially when dealing with riddles.
Do I have to go downstairs or do I have to call him? Okay. I guess I'm calling him?
I should wait till I have more to report before calling Andrew.
Well, whose other eyes are up here? If I can't use the elevator and I can't call somebody. Oh, I haven't been in here. I didn't know it would let me in somewhere else. Have I not? Oh, yeah, I have been in here. My bad. Under the teddy bears and stuff. I felt like it was the other room. I'm just leaving all the doors open. Anybody can walk in. Let me see if I can turn my light on. My head was hurting a bit earlier, but it's getting dark on my face. Let's see. Oh, just knocking everything over. if that's any better. Okay, that's a lot better. Check my emails real quick. I have a closing coming up. I'm a realtor and need to make sure I'm not missing any emails. Nothing. Alrighty. Oops. Windows key, please. It won't let me. Okay. Maybe it'll let me now. Nope, it won't let me. Interesting. I was gonna look at something, but it was like, nope, you can't. I haven't been in here yet. I'm just
Oh
gonna go
boy,
snoop in
someone's
everybody's
been
room.
living it up.
It doesn't say do not disturb, so let's check everything out. Alright, we gotta clean. They're putting the wine in the, sorry for the mess, in the toilet bowl. That's kind of awful. I need to turn this TV off. Alright, I don't see any reason not to clean things up, so
Not exactly a cherished gift, if you just left it behind like this.
and I'm not going home without a prize, my dear beloved. Is that Lane? Much as I would have loved to spend the Valentine's Day with a woman who's about to become my wife, I'll happily make it to a lifetime of Valentine's Day awaiting us. Enjoy your week in Montreal. I'll eagerly awaiting your return and the start of a new life together. P.S. Don't let Simone rope you into anything crazy. Tell her I need my bride back in one piece. We're missing several pillows. Okay. Snow is still storming. Can I move these chairs around? That one doesn't seem like it's in place. TV seems like it's out of place too. Didn't mean to do that. Valentine's ball. I don't see anything on there that would make me need to keep it. Right here. Oh, there's a balloon on the ceiling. I didn't even see it. Okay. Anything left behind? Did he really just scold us for talking? These Montreal cab drivers, I swear. I know, I thought he'd appreciate us trying to make conversation. Thank God for a good old-fashioned pen and paper at least. Yeah, it takes me back. At least Sister Gabriel isn't here to confiscate them anymore. So like I was saying, are you ready for your week-long bridal shower? Stop it, Simone. Until we walk, I'm not Mrs. Until we walk down the aisle. And this week is for thinking about anything but that. That's right. We're making the most of the week before I lose you to the jaws of married life. I would never, and I won't be another Andrew, I promise. Lane is going to kick us out if you keep making me laugh.
another fan of The Gossiper. I never did finish that article from this morning. That feels like so long ago now.
Yeah, people were making fun of you for reading the gossip magazines. Okay, I didn't see another trash can in here, so let's move on. They had fun. No comment. She didn't say
Could
anything
this
about
be
that.
the shoe from the chocolate fountain? I can't wait to tell Andrew.
We're just spot cleaning, apparently. Where else? Am I done? Okay. I don't see anything else in here. I guess that's it. Oh, picture is crooked. Can I fix that? There we go. All better. Maybe it's ready to print again. It was just a yo-yo. I saw it yesterday. Oh, I guess they're done. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of these. Can't clean the toilet. Nothing left in here. Nothing in the drawers. I don't use the drawers at hotels either, though, so what's the chance of somebody leaving something in there if they're not using them? Gotta check anyway, because you never know.
I should wait till I have more to report before calling Andrew.
I sure wish they had changed these sheets out and stuff, but, you know. They left it. Guess we're done with that. Is that everything in here? Oh, there's some on the floor. Ooh. I guess that's it. We clean this one.
I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile.
Okay, we can put the cup.
Another day, another dirty dish to pick up.
So there doesn't seem to be anything in these rooms, so we'll close those doors.
Back to 507 to try this key double. I hope it works.
I thought, is that what we just did though? 509. The key double. That's what we did.
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
We already did that. Did I miss something? she sent to get somebody's help. Atlanta. Your shirt was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it, and since you enjoy them so much, here's a little puzzle. 2 5-letter words are the key. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. I guess I have to keep this stuff out for now. We've looked through all of this, so I guess we'll keep it out for now. And let's see what she says
That
next.
riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
Maybe that was it. Maybe I had to leave it out before I could do anything. Can I call him now? Okay, that's what I need to do.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
Hey, Andrew. Got a minute?
I always have time for you.
I opened the chest in room 507.
Huh. It worked.
Yeah, I really wasn't sure, but are little keys sturdier than it looks?
Yeah. So, what's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509. I could use your help with it, though.
That's awesome. I love riddles. Tell me, which part's causing you trouble?
Her alliterative name will surely take you back.
Intriguing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what alliterative means.
Oh,
Sure, I
it's
learned
a
that in high
series of
school.
words that start with the same sound or letters. Like perpetual peril. Does that help you?
A little bit. It could mean a lot of things, though.
You should look for a name and surname that start with the same letter. And I think the take you back part is a clue as well. It sounds familiar. Maybe it's a quote from a book or lyrics from a song. If that's the case, you should look for writers or singers' names.
All right. Yeah, that'll narrow my search. You're much better at riddles than I am.
And you're much better at snooping, so we complete each other. Is there anything else?
Here's another one. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
This really isn't my area of expertise. Hey, Beth, you know bars, right?
Well, not all of them.
What about one that has a color in its name? Like the Orange Chair or the Blue Lagoon or something?
Well, there's the White Cat, but I don't think that's your crowd.
Oh, it's not for me, but thanks. Did you get that, Sophie?
Yeah, I did. But I'm not sure I understand what it means.
Well, if her favorite bar is indeed the White Cat, then it means we're looking for.
A black cat.
Exactly. So maybe you should look around to see if there's some reference to a black cat in Mrs. Beaumont's stuff.
Okay, I will.
Anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all. Thank you.
My pleasure. I'm just glad I could finally put my riddle solving skills to good use. Call me when you've opened that case.
You know I will.
Okay. You know what? She probably has something.
So, I need to find something related to a black cat and a person whose first and last names start with the same letter.
Okay. reference to a black cat. Didn't they have a cat? Was this Greta? Did it say something about 5 letters though?
A cat named Greta. G-R.
That's not it. Which one? There it is. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. GR.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
Writing attempts. Oh, hey. Never heard of this game before. What's up? I'm about to be on the road, but wanted to say hi. Oh, thank you. Pretty good. Also, can't hear audio without turning my volume way up. Which one? Is it the mine or the game? Is it both? Let's see. Desktop audio. Okay. It looks like my mic is all the way up. So let me just move that closer. Is that better? Yeah, I saw somebody playing a little of this not too long ago and decided to pick it up because it looked interesting. And I'm enjoying it so far. I hear you pretty well. Okay, let me drive into town, listening to the car as I go. Can't watch. Oh yeah, just be careful. It's not letting me turn down my mic. That's weird. Maybe just the game. Okay, well, let's see. Turn that up some more. Let me know if it's getting any better. Okay, so we're trying to solve a riddle. The riddle is, it says, there's 2 5-letter words that are the key, both related to her history. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. And they were talking about there was a bar that was named the White Cat. So I looked for something about a black cat, and I found the color, and it said Greta. And then it said her alliterative name will surely take you back. And there's another 5-letter word. Oh, it's 5. I thought it was 4-letter words. Okay, so Greta might work for the whole thing, maybe. And then from the first one, take the first 2. So GR. And then for the last one, take the last 2. Okay, so I just need to figure out the other one, her name. Maybe I do hear you well though. Okay, well I'm glad you hear me. I've got this desktop audio turned up almost all the way now, but there's just some music going on right now, so that might be why. So I need to figure out.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
Okay, so we need to find her name. So I'm looking back through all of these clues to see if I can figure anything out. Someone's unsuccessful writing tips. Discarded chain letter. That's better? Good, thank you. Don't need to know my name, but you've seen me. I'm recognized in your look, in your eyes when you checked in. Okay, nothing about a name. We do have names on these books, which I was wondering about. He says something about... I don't remember what he said exactly on the phone. Darn. Oh, her first and last name. Let's see if I can find that book, because her first and last name have both start with B, so maybe... Where was that book at? That's not it. I'm looking for the Adam and Eve book. Where was it? Was it in the other room? I feel like it was in the other room. So this game takes place in the 1950s in Quebec, Canada. No, maybe not Quebec. Montreal, my bad. I think they're in Montreal. And there's something about a love story going on, and I believe some kind of affair is happening. But this guy was saying he had photos of me snooping, and then from there, when I was trying to destroy the evidence, I found some other stuff that led me on kind of this whole investigation. That's not the right book. Let's see. Margaret Thompson. Alright, maybe the other room. I think the first room had a book as well. So I'm playing a housekeeper in a hotel, and I get to snoop in everybody's stuff. Where is this it? And they were roommates. Oh, that's the same name though. So, but I can't choose any clues off of it. So I think I need to find the other book that was just written by the same person. Is this it? Birds of North America. Nope, that's not it. So it might actually be in this room. Just not, I don't remember where it was. That's the Bible. That's not it. Oh, here it is. I think this is it. Can I click? Yes.
Bridget Boswell. Didn't I see that name somewhere earlier? Bridget Boswell.
So is
Didn't
this
I
not
see
it?
that name somewhere earlier?
Okay.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
Yeah. If I can figure out what I'm doing. Can I call Andrew again for more help? To just repeat what he said?
I
No?
should wait till I have more to report before calling Andrew.
I feel like he said something else that would have helped me. Let's see. The letter M. Trying to look through past stuff I found to see if any of this is gonna help me. Character's progress. Maybe progress will help. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, Anne's riddle. According to one of the letters in the chest, Anne bought Marcella something that needs a four-letter key to open. Could that be the case I found on Marcella's bed in 509? I need to figure out 5-letter word, both related to Anne and Marcella's past. All right, and they repeated that, puzzling it out. I'm lucky that Andrew is, as Bess would say, a total nerd. He explained that for a phase to be, okay, this is what I needed, alliterative, the first letter of each word has to be the same. So we need to find the name of a woman whose first and last name starts with the same letter. Okay, we figured that out, but it didn't let me collect it as a clue. Beth was able to help out with the first hint. Thank goodness she knows about the city's nightlife, because I wouldn't even know where to start. She suggested Anne's favorite bar might be the White Cat, so I need to find something that refers to the opposite of Black Cat. Okay, so we found the White Cat, and it was Greta. But where? How do I select the lady's name? Because that has to be it. She said she saw that somewhere else. Was it in a...
Bridget Boswell. Didn't I see that name somewhere earlier?
So do I need to go click on the other book? It's kind of weird because I was there earlier. Bridget Boswell. It's not 5 letters though. Inspect. No one at school suspected what took place. Okay. I still can't click on this. Your roommates. Alright. I'm looking on the book to see if there's any extra things to help out. Don't see anything. I need another clue.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
Okay, so maybe in their letters to each other, maybe there was something about the book. Not that letter. I don't remember there being anything. Oh, it takes me back. Okay. Counting every mile of the railroad, that takes me back. I can't select any clues on here though. I've just heard Doris Day. Okay, Doris. That's 5. But it won't let me click. It made me think of you. I know how much you love Sentimental Journey. Counting every mile of the railroad track that takes me back. Last time I was in Texas, I felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. Hardly believe it has been 5 weeks. I think this has been the hardest puzzle so far. Okay, let's see about the other letter. My parents are glad I'm done with my studies. They always thought it was strange. Okay. I don't see any names on here. No idea. Okay. Okay, so maybe I did solve it. Maybe it was just the Doris. Okay. I don't know. So let's just see. Unlike my favorite bar, this was black. 2 5-letter words. From the first one, take the first two. So GR. From the last one, take the last two. So GRIS, maybe? I don't know. Let's go to the box and see if that works. No, doors. DORIS. Yeah, IS. I was making sure it was 5 letters. Okay. So it was GR. And then IS, maybe? S is already there. Did it work? It worked! Okay, so I had solved it. I just didn't know. A typewriter, huh? What do I do with this?
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
Oh, interesting. Dear Marcella, or should I say Bridget, I know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. I bought it at an impulse on at a train station and read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized our story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theater, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It's been almost 10 years since I received your last letter, the letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first, I could not believe you had written those words. Then I waited in vain for your answer and had to accept your love for me had never been real. For many years, I was broken-hearted, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, of our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's proof you really loved me? In any case, I hope you're well, and I'm happy to see you accomplished your dream of becoming a writer.
Oh, Anne. Bert, I do like a happy ending.
Oh, there was
I
more.
just hope that's where your story is headed.
Oops, I keep pushing the wrong button. Okay. Dear Marcella, I didn't expect you to reply to my letter. I'm happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a time of great distress. If only Lewis was half the man you say Hector is. Uh-oh. Luna's on my mouse. No, Dexter's on my mouse. He's pulling my mouse all over the place. If only Lewis was half the man you say Hector is. He has quite a temper and hits me frequently. Gosh. I am willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael, but there are some days when it's almost unbearable. The other day I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman only rings twice again, but suddenly we were in the movie. You and Lena Turner and I was John Garfield, and we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was okay. Premonitory? Okay. I think I'm saying that word wrong because I think I know what word this is, but I can't think of it. Okay. To answer your question, I do still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for a week, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you're able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at the silly things we thought important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. P.S. Do you remember that secret language we invented so Sister Miller couldn't understand the notes we passed during her class? I still do. Dear Marcella, Thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet, but I do have a few comments to help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause him caused by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended with a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with you. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, somewhere where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story yet. I hope you'll consider it. I know you'll say invisibility protects us, but don't you wish just to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you are Bridget Boswell, to recognize you on the street, to recognize you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
Dear Marcella, I left the house. I left Lewis. I can't take it anymore. I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life, to hide your work and novels from your husband? I had so much less to hide, and yet Michael and I are staying at the Clarington Hotel until we find a place to stay and the divorce is done. I don't know how long it will take. Could you come and see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. P.S. I wouldn't put it past Lewis to scour every hotel guest book in the region looking for me under his surname, so I've registered under the name Beaumont.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
Did I not? I thought that was everything. Deeds. Can't. Okay, maybe it's on the other side because.
After all this,
Okay.
turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella?
Dear,
That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
dear Marcella, although you don't know me, I think I can safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. Okay, so this was the stalker guy that I thought was trying to figure out things. None of the treatments were working, and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books, and I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, your novel. I had never read such a beautiful love story. It almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read them, the less panic attacks I had. The doctors thought it was their new medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I had always felt for him the same way your characters feel for each other, but I had never dared to tell him. Now I have. Thank you. I thought of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. I hope to hear back from him soon. After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I've discovered Bridget was a pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I'm a very patient and resourceful man, and I never give up. Do you think we could meet? I have so much more to tell you, Paul.
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to.
Dear Marcella, thank you for answering my letter. I realize how unsettling it must have been for you. Please forgive me for tricking your editor into giving me your address. I know I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to thank you as well for your encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him, and I'm starting to fear I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train to Virginia, but it's not an option right now as I can barely pay the rent. I guess I'll have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good at? I've tried getting some odd jobs already, but employers turn me down as soon as they learn where I've spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up on the street, like so many of my army buddies. Why am I telling you this? After reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget. I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyways, please tell me more about your life and do not hesitate to write long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already, Paul.
An
Your
advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
I've just received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Words cannot even begin to describe the empty I feel. He died 2 years ago, before I even sent my first letter. He will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could have loved me back. I guess I should have known this would end the pain, just like your novels. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere, even during the war, amidst the death and chaos. He would marvel at the forests of Germany, at the suns, the birds. He loved birds so much. He could identify them just by listening to their song. I have to admit, your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer, but now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that will help me forget the pain, but I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Do you think you could give me an advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know I'll finally meet you, Paul.
So this was all a story about star-crossed lovers, with the lovers in question being Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Actually, I think I can help with that.
Really? How?
Well, some mail just arrived here for Mrs. Beaumont.
Open it.
You've opened it, right?
What? Of course not. I mean, it's illegal.
Aren't you intrigued?
Of course. But I can't just... Oh, all right. I'll open it.
I am a bad influence on you.
Well, you've been doing all the snooping so far. It's about time I take a little risk too.
So, what's in it?
It's a tourism pamphlet for California and 3 train tickets. What do you think this means?
I'd say Anne and Marcella are probably planning to run away from their husbands. Those train tickets must be for them and Michael.
So you're on a first-name basis now, huh?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah, like characters in a book. I have to say, though, I'm still a bit confused as to how Paul fits into all of this.
So this whole time I thought this was a murder mystery, and it has not been.
Turns out he's a big fan of Marcella.
He is? Why?
She writes pulp fiction under his pseudonym. I think her books gave Paul a chance to get out of his own head while he was staying in a psychiatric hospital.
I get it. Books have always been a way to escape for me, too. But why did he have pictures of you?
We'll probably never know. I think the trail ends here.
I guess investigations in real life always have some loose ends. I was kinda hoping we'd have this big third act reveal, to be honest.
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
That's for sure. It helped me understand you better, too.
Oh?
Why you snoop, I mean. Piecing together people's stories, learning what makes them tick. It makes you realize we may have more in common than it seems.
You're right. Which is why the next story I'd like to learn is yours, Andrew.
Oh? Am I gonna find you snooping through my apartment next?
No.
I would love to share my story with you, Sophie. You're the first person in a long time who's made me feel like I can. Would you come and see me when your shift ends? We could leave together, if you'd like.
And this
Sure.
snowstorm?
If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
I guess that wouldn't be so bad. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
Oh, I wouldn't be sleeping. I've got a reading list the size of the Eiffel Tower. This would be the perfect chance to put a dent in it.
That does sound like fun. I could bring my magazines and, ooh, maybe light some of Rebecca's candles.
Now I kinda hope we do get stuck here.
So, a mystery and a romance. Yeah.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
What else do I have? I thought I cleaned all the rooms. Let's go see.
That ringing. Sounds like the elevator doors are jammed.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh my goodness. So there's blood in the hallway. Oh. I don't think we're done. I was thinking this was a very short game, and that was it. So it is a murder mystery. Oh, somebody's body is caught in the elevator door. Oh no. Who is it? Oh, is that Mr. Beaumont or Belmont or whoever the owner of the hotel is? I'm not sure. She's just a hotel maid snooping through people's stuff. Yep, absolutely.
Mr. Cruz?
I mean, you know they do. Mr. Cruz.
Mr. Cruz.
Uh-oh.
Oh God. Oh God. What happened? Just stop for a second, Sophie. Is there anything you missed?
I'm trying to click the paper.
Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Dear Mr. Cruz, thank you for reporting that guest's unacceptable behavior. We will look into it as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you that we cannot divulge a guest's personal information regardless of that guest's behavior. As I'm sure you will understand, we are very concerned with our guests' privacy, and our staff prides itself on discretion. Please contact us should that guest bother you again. Okay, so it's not the manager, Mr. Cruz. Who was Mr. Cruz? Was he the...
Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him?
Hector Marcella. Okay, so he was the husband of Marcella. That's what it was. Date expiry February 6, 1978. Coverage $10,000. Monthly premium $11. Ma'am, are you qualified to be looking through a crime scene? I've been looking through everything else, so it's a little late for that. My hands are on everything. Okay, so we need to call somebody. The lights went off. Okay, this better not turn into a scary. So I can't call anybody because the lights are out, right? The power's out. Oh no. I'm gonna get killed. Okay, the phones are ringing. Uh-oh. No answer. Ugh. Alright, so down here we go. More crime scene stuff. I knew that the game started, I was at the police station, so all of these rooms I have not been in yet.
Hello? Is anyone in? Hello? I need help.
There's a lot of blood. So I just finished crime scene cleaner, so I could just take care of all of this. That was my last game I played. In that game, I was cleaning messes up for the mob. More than qualified. Alright, we've got some cigarettes here. A, B, huh?
A, B, and Beaumont.
Some necklace on the floor. Or, yeah. This looks like an ice pick.
Should I hold on
Why
to
did I
this,
pick
maybe?
that up? I just picked up the dang ice pick. That's the murder weapon. Okay, inspect. There's a camera. Is this the other guy, Paul or whatnot? There's a lot of blood here.
Poor Paul. Lindsay's death really hit him hard. He hasn't been in the best headspace.
Montreal's much bigger than I had expected. 2 cities away makes me feel lonely, and that feeling was only exacerbated by this morning by the fact that everyone around me was speaking a language I could not understand. I bought an English-French dictionary at the train station, but I don't think I'll need it after all. English speakers seem more common in the downtown area. This hotel is nice. When I arrived, the whole staff was busy getting ready for some big event. It wasn't until I saw Marcella entering the lobby with a flower bouquet that I realized today's Valentine's Day. Hector and her were gone in a flash, and I left feeling more alone than ever, wishing Lindsay was here with me. Helping Marcella out these past weeks has been a great distraction, but it still hurts so much every time I think about them. I had hoped the pain would have gone by now. I'll probably need a double dose of Miltone to sleep tonight.
So
Today,
Paul just needed to pass the time while Marcella was away. That's why he was observing us.
that's still weird. Today I wanted to follow Marcella and Hector out of the hotel, but the sidewalks were so packed with people that I started to having a panic attack. Congrats, prime suspect. It's been a while since Marcella's last payment, and the hotel room was more expensive than I had anticipated. I couldn't resort to selling the camera, so I decided to pawn my victory medal instead. It was hard letting go after so many years, and yet it felt so strangely liberating. Maybe it's a sign I shouldn't be holding on to the past so much. So he was in the war and he pawned off all his medals to try to just get by. To fight boredom until Marcella and Hector's return, I started looking at the hotel staff. I heard Andrew and Beth at the reception desk discussing movies and books. They both seem like nice people. I wish I'd found the courage to join their conversation. Oh, when you look at people all day, they never look back. You start feeling invisible. Oh my gosh! I noticed that Sophie, the maid in charge of cleaning the fifth floor, seems to share my interest for other people's lives. Maybe I should try talking to her. That's why he was taking pictures of me snooping. Oh my gosh.
Paul was hiding out, right here. Did he ever find the person who was sneaking out at night?
Who's sneaking out of the room at every night? The question has been driving me crazy since the first night at the hotel. So tonight I decided to investigate. I found a hiding spot near the ice machine with a nice view of the whole corridor. My camera's at the ready, but there's been no movement for at least 3 hours, and I'm fighting not to fall asleep. I thought being a detective would be more exciting. Maybe Marcella's right. Maybe maybe it's time to let go of Mr. Spade.
9:45? So, Anne and Marcella met here this morning while I was busy cleaning room 504.
I awoke around 9:30 a.m. and realized I had fallen asleep sometime. Why are you bumping me, buddy? Dexter's pushing me around now. I had fallen asleep sometime in the early morning. I was about to go back to my room when the guest of 507 came to sit on one of the chairs close by. She's been there ever since, and I don't dare leave my hiding spot in front of her. Marcella's joined the guest from 507 around 9:45. Apparently, she told Hector she didn't love him anymore, and he is now convinced she's been cheating on him. That explains why he assaulted me out of the blue yesterday. Good grief. Evening accused me of having an affair with his wife. The guest from 507, I've learned her name is Anne, has just said she might have an idea on how to solve their problem. I'm thinking of revealing myself, but I don't want to anger Marcella. The longer I wait, the more awkward it will be when I do come out. Maybe I should. Oh, it stops there.
Oh, so Paul's work with Marcella was to follow her around like a private investigator, to help her with research for her novel.
Dear Paul, I'm sorry to hear you are in such dire situation. You seem to possess a lot of useful skills. And it's a shame employers cannot see past your medical history, but don't despair. I've been writing novels for almost 8 years now. My publisher takes most of the sales revenue, but I was still able to collect a substantial sum of money over the years. Now I would like to use that money to hire you. I'm getting tired of romance novels and I'm thinking of branching out into crime fiction. As a sort of research, I would like you to follow me around town and take notes of my coming and goings. I'm aware this is a very unusual job, but considering you were able to track me down, I believe you would make a great private detective. In addition to your salary, I would cover all work-related expenses, and you would, of course, be the first to read my manuscript once it's finished. Sincerely, M.
Paul really got into his role.
Dear Paul, I hope spying on me isn't proving too exhausting. You really inspired me so far, and I've already have a ton of ideas. The trench coats you bought were a nice touch. You look straight out of a film noir. I also noticed you started smoking. It's probably another way for you to get into character, but maybe that's pushing it a little too far. You know best, of course, but don't pick up drinking next. At this rate, I should be able to start writing in 2 or 3 weeks. Thanks again for your help, M.
He followed Marcella to Montreal even though she was done with her research.
Paul, why don't you follow me to Montreal? As I already told you, I do not require your services anymore. I'm starting to worry you are taking your role a bit too seriously. You are not a real detective. You have to let go. Is there anything else behind here? No. Interesting.
I have to get the power back on.
How am I gonna do? Oh, wait. There was a control panel, I think, in the room at the end of the hall. Oh, it's dark. Alright, we're almost there. Hopefully there's no pop scares. Yeah, there's the control panel. Alright, screwdriver. Or the ice pick. I could use either, huh?
It's too big.
Oh, I
I
gotta
guess
use
I'll
the
need
ice
something
pick. I'm using
pointier. That worked, thank
the
God.
ice pick to open this.
Now, to get the power back.
Got stuff on the wall.
Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now.
If there's a power outage and I'm busy
Your note will have to make do.
preventing another part of the hotel from collapsing, here's what you do. Check fuse box plan for required amperage of each socket. Remove all brown fuses from sockets. Brown fuses are usually blackened. Screw in new fuses and sockets. Make sure amperage is correct. Flick big lever to restore power. Okay, let's hope I do this right. Alright, so we've got a list here of amperage.
How did
What is
this end up
this?
here?
Why is that look like it's... Is that chocolate, I hope? I hope it's not blood. Save combinations, huh? Oh, that's what I was wanting earlier. Maybe that'll help me get into the other saves. Alright, so brown. No. That, oh, I think I removed it. My bad. I don't know if that was supposed to be removed. I don't... What does he mean? Alright. Check fuse box plan for required... Okay. Remove all brown fuses from sockets. They're usually blackened. What does that mean? Okay. Where...
Yes, this is what I need.
Trying to find all the fuses. There's one here. Okay, so the first one needs to be... I can't read that very well. Inspect. Okay, there we go. 15 amps. Oh! How am I supposed to know? Okay, there's more info I need because I need to know what amperage these are. Oh, I guess it's letting me remove all of these that are supposed to. But I don't know. What is A, S, and G? Fuse. I don't remember anything about fuses other than... A, S, and G fuses. Not sure. Okay, what rooms was it that I needed to try to get into the safe? We have not been in 509 or 507. Also, the rooms across the hall that we weren't really looking into as much. 509, so we know it's 23.
Not much use without the rest of the code.
Well,
Unless
figure it out.
those numbers I found in the laundry room, could they be part of the same combination?
Laundry room, huh? Basement. Lost items, maybe? Half erase code 216. 216. So, is there a 2? 503 maybe? 82, 81, 82, 16 maybe? Oh, well this one, the second letter. So 509, 23, what was it? 80. I don't remember what it was. I gotta go back and look. 2 and 16. Just making me a little note. So I'll have to keep referring back because my memory is very short. Alright, so 23, room 509, would possibly be 23, 42, 16. But it could also be room 503 with 81, I think it's 8 to 16. Okay. Let's go see what we find in there. 503 and 509. that work? Oh, no, 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 no. Go back.
Damn it.
Oh, that didn't work. Let's try 503. All the way back down here again. 507, 505, 503.
Hello?
I can't
Is
get in
anyone
there.
in?
So that's not it. Where would this fuse stuff be written? I guess I'm gonna have to just guess and hope I don't blow the place up. 15 amps, 30 amps, 20 amps. So I'm gonna go in alphabetical order and just hope for the best, maybe? Oh, it won't let me put A. Will it? Oh, okay. I've got to screw it in. So A, we'll go with G, I guess? Who knows? Does it say the numbers on there? No. And then this one would be S. Nope. S. No idea. Make sure they're correct. Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Maybe I need to move some things around.
That didn't work. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. I thought 509 was going to be 42. Did I put the wrong one? Did I put the wrong code on there? Thank you. 509. 22. 42. Yeah, you're right. I was doing the wrong thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 42.
Come on, Sophie. Damn it.
That didn't work either. Any more ideas? Any idea about amperage? Anything? No idea about this. Okay, let's try S, I guess. Dang, yeah. G? Who knows? And A, maybe.
Nothing. Maybe I need to move some things around. Nothing.
So the fuses
Maybe I
match
need
the
to move some things
colors
around.
to match the amps. Match the color of the amps. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Okay, so here we need a 15. There's a 15, so it's A. Oh my gosh. Wow. Leave it for something like this to stump me. 30 amps, yellow, or G. Ah, okay, last one, 20. Red, S. Left 1 and left 3 should match left 2 and right. Is this... Ta-da! Thank you. Yay! Alright, we've got power on.
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
We've got to move that body out of the way to go down to the lobby. Ugh.
Is there anything I've forgotten?
Is
Once
there?
I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
Well, I can't get in those safes. I should be able to get in the safe then, right? Woot. Yes. I should be able to get into the safe then. Let's look again. Have erased numbers found in the lobby. 216 could be useful.
I have to contact the police.
No, we're gonna get in
Should
these
be able to
safes
call from the
first.
front desk.
Alright. Alright, so we don't know about 501 or 502. I think it was 505 we've been in. 509. Let me make sure I wrote this down right. 509. I wrote the wrong number. I wrote 22 instead of 23. What is wrong with me? 4216. Okay, let's go get in 509. That's got to be it. 23 42 16. Yep. That's it. I can't read numbers today apparently. Oh, no, no, no. 42 is right. A. 23. Yes! Another gun. Oh, don't think I can say that on live on the other place that I'm playing this at. My bad. A pew pew. You ruined my life, you moron. I lost my house, my family, everything. And now you refuse to pay the money you owe me? For years, I gave you my hard earned money. It was all for nothing. I hope you and the All American burn in hell. Oh, SW. Alright. Nothing to see. I was not in the safe. Is that it? That's. I guess that'll help, though. SW.
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby.
I'm trying to
Call the
remember.
police.
S. No. SW. Who is SW? They don't have their last names. Last names would help a lot. Guess. Paul Morgan. Okay. They do have it here. I don't know who SW is. There was something about draining accounts in here, though. Was that what that was about? Where did it go? Was it this letter? This was the breach. John Weissman, not SW. So I don't know. Okay. I guess we'll go on and someone put a gun in a hostile. Oh, I said it again. A hostile note in a safe. That's dumb. Criminal. Someone trying to frame someone or someone else collecting evidence. No spoilers. My goodness. Alright, let's leave. see what happens.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right. I'm surprised she hasn't been sick yet. Oh, I can come in here now. Means I can take all the keys. I can't go back upstairs, so they said. Any guesses? I don't know anything about this game.
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
I'm messing with you.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, Pam. Where are you right now?
The lobby. But the body, it's
I
upstairs.
guess it doesn't have
Can
stairs.
you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
I haven't seen these stairs. Alright, we get to look around up here. We've already seen that. That's the logbook of who was where. Guess we could look at it again. SW? Any SWs? Wilson. Police will be here soon. Well, it's a fire hazard then. Yes, but you know, back in the day, I guess they didn't take too many precautions.
So Anne and Marcella really are planning to run off together. Was what happened to Hector part of their plan? Is this the brochure Andrew was talking about? The one that came in the mail for Anne?
Oh no, Andrew's gonna be in trouble for opening their mail now. Alright, so this is the same. Just trying to see if I missed anything important. Don't think so. I've been throwing the newspapers away. I don't know why.
Why does the VIP want to meet with Paul? Maybe he fell for his role-playing and wants to hire him as a private investigator.
Discard previous instructions. Our prestigious guest has expressed the desire to meet the guest in room 505. I cannot fathom what such an illustration want from such a freak, but if you see him, please direct him towards my office.
Now, I just have to wait for the police.
Can't take any keys. Where did all the staff go? Did they just leave me? They just took off. Okay. Let's look what's happening in progress. Waiting it out. The police are on the way. It hasn't completely undone the knots in my stomach, the tension in my shoulders. Okay. My hunch is correct. Hector was indeed murdered. I suppose the police's main priority will be to determine who did it. I'm probably going to have to answer some questions. This is still highlighted over here. Something is highlighted. Oh, it just means I haven't looked at it. Okay. So waiting it out for the police. Okay, there we go. Progress.
Hey, you're here. I've tried restoring the power, but I think Eugene's the only one with the key to the fuse box, and Sophie? Don't worry, I'll find a way to bring the lights back on. Hey, you look a bit pale. Is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
He's back? How's he taking that whole thing with his wife?
You don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Andrew.
Jesus. Maybe you need to sit down, huh? Did you call the police?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was he sick or something?
He is cute. He's sweet.
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Jesus. Do you think it could be Paul?
So, they said one of the husbands was abusive to the wife, but I don't remember if it was which woman's husband it was. So I don't know if he was the one that's dead or if he is not the one that's dead. Let's see. You think it could be Paul? I mean, maybe. He was kind of stalking the lady by now.
What
Hang
about
on.
Anne and Marcella? Their affair is a pretty good motive. I also found a letter from one of Hector's customers. He seemed really angry. I guess it could be him as well.
The police will want to ask you a lot of questions. You may want to be careful about what you tell them. With Paul's history of mental illness, there's a good chance they'll suspect him even if he didn't do it.
I'm sure they'll be reading all the stuff I read too.
I think I know what you mean. Some people seem to assume that spending time in a psychiatric hospital means you're a murderous psychopath.
Yeah, they really do. You know, when I was 19, I studied to be a priest. But I felt so lost. I couldn't enjoy the things I used to like. I could barely get myself out of bed. So I ended up going to a psychiatric hospital. And the doctors, they helped me get back on my feet. But when I returned to my hometown, it was like I had become a complete stranger. My mother kept telling me I was making it worse in my head, but I swear, people were changing sidewalks when they saw me, looking at me as if I was this dangerous creature all of a sudden. That's why I didn't tell you that.
What?
Call it coincidence or fate, but that psychiatric hospital, it's the same one Paul went to. I've met him there, talked to him a bit. I'm sorry I didn't say anything before.
The plot thickens.
It's okay. I get why you didn't.
You do?
You know how I tell everyone that my mom's sick, bedridden? Well, it's true, but I always leave out the part about her illness not being physical. I'm ashamed of the truth. So even though I don't know exactly what you went through, I can understand.
Thank you for telling me. I know it's not an easy thing to talk about, but if you ever want to talk about your mom, I'm here. They're here. Promise me you'll be careful with the information you share.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Well, I have to tell the truth if they ask. Yes, I was snooping. I shouldn't have been.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No. No, I don't.
So, as I was saying,
We're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
So my husband just pulled up, and that's why the dogs are kind of waiting impatiently. Why are they going to that door, though? We don't use that door. That's weird. Let me give him a text real quick, just in case he sees that. I gotta go now. Friend taking me out for my birthday dinner. Yeah, that's right. Isn't it tomorrow? Let me see. Yeah, tomorrow. I didn't miss it. All right. Bye. Have a good night. Enjoy your birthday dinner. Thank you for hanging out. I'm not sure. Probably malfunction, probably. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child.
Well, Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the
Sorry,
stairs
I
are
was
blocked
talking
because
to
of the
somebody on the
renovations,
other chat.
so the
It's
elevator's
their
the only
birthday.
way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up. So, what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
No. I mean, I don't know what I would need to lie about this part for.
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am. Why?
Man,
What did you
he didn't
see
give
when you went
exactly
to
what
the ice
size she
machine?
was.
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
I might have touched a few things. Just to figure out what had happened to Mr. Cruz.
Of course you did. Why so many witnesses can't help but compromise the evidence is just beyond me. Anyway, what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
I've been snooping around. uh, Mr. Cruz received some death threats now. I mean, I just want to see how this goes.
I've been
I'm
snooping
gonna lose my
around the
job.
guests' rooms.
Of course you have. Listen, I couldn't care less that you're a nosy Nelly. Most women are. But I need you to tell me what you know.
All right.
We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade. What can you tell me about him?
In classes. I'm streaming. You have a good day? Good. Let's see. Psychiatric hospital. I don't know anything about him. I mean, he could judge, but I mean, I think the other part is kind of if I get to tell him about the affair, like that's I think they'll take that as serious too.
He spent some time in a psychiatric hospital after the war. That's when he got into Mrs. Cruz's novels, and they really helped him.
Yes, I already know about his time in a madhouse. We called the place and they painted quite the picture of him. Did you ever see him display odd behavior in or around the hotel?
No. I mean, we've all got our little quirks, don't we?
Did he seem obsessed with Mrs. Cruz?
A little, maybe, but...
Obsessed enough to kill her husband?
No, nothing like that. We all have our obsessions. Me, for instance. I'm obsessed with celebrities and gossip magazines, and...
You don't seem to understand, Miss Roy. Mr. Spade is not like you and me. He may look like us, but he's not. He's dangerous and needs to be taken off the streets. So tell me, did you ever see him be violent or aggressive?
I don't remember him being violent or aggressive. I just remember him being strange.
You're wrong.
I beg your pardon?
He is like us. We all struggle sometimes, some of us more than others, but there's nothing wrong with that.
You may not have noticed, Miss Roy, but neither of us are in an insane asylum right now.
He was brave enough to seek help. That doesn't make him a criminal. That doesn't mean he killed Mr. Cruz.
You know, I'm starting to worry about your own mental state, Miss Roy, since you're so eager to defend
And I worry about your ability to do your job, Detective, since you seem to be such a...
Enough! One more word, just one more word, and you'll be spending the rest of your night in a cell. Now get the hell out of here. I've had enough of you.
Well, you didn't learn about the affair then. Oops.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough. The atmosphere is so different in here. It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens. Let's go see what Bernard wants.
Boo.
I'll go empty my locker.
Andrew!
Oh no.
Hey,
Are you okay?
I've just been fired.
What? No,
It's okay. I just need some time to process it. I'll be on the mezzanine if you want to join me afterwards.
yeah. Yeah, okay.
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
I would guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that. We've been getting a
There we
lot of
go.
press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For a guest of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act? Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
Yes. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
As you should. We'll see for the future, but for now, you'll be allowed to continue working here.
Thank you.
I'm not done. The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
You want me to go back there?
Yes, why not?
I found a dead body on that floor. I'm not going back.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
He's kind of a booty, so.
You can't fire me. Because I quit.
Sure. I fire you, you quit. It's all the same to me. Just make sure to empty your locker before the end of the month. That'll be all.
Couldn't take why did he fire Andrew? What
Hey,
did Andrew do?
Hey,
what a week.
you don't say. So what did Bernard want with you?
Well, he was being kind of a jerk, so I quit.
You what?
I quit. I figured there was no point in staying if you were leaving.
I'm flattered, but that really wasn't necessary.
I think it's for the best. Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Well, I told him about my time at the psychiatric hospital.
Really?
Yeah. He said that didn't fit with the hotel standards and showed me the door.
So, what's next for you?
I think I'd like to be my own boss. No more Bernard looking over my shoulder. I've had this dream for a while of maybe opening a bookstore.
I can't say I'm surprised.
It just makes so much sense. I'd be able to combine the two things I love most, reading books and helping people. Granted, helping people find books is a far cry from helping them find God, but...
My mom likes to say, there's no job too small. Plus, just by the way you're talking about it, it's obvious it'd make you happy. And that's what really matters, I think.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you. I'm really glad I have you in my life.
Me too. Can I?
Kiss me?
Yes.
Please do.
It doesn't seem like it fits him.
That was...
Yeah, it was.
What do you think will happen to them?
Who?
Sorry, my mind wanders sometimes. I meant Paul, Anne, and Marcella. Do you think they'll be released?
What do you think?
I don't know. I wish they'd get a happy ending, but I'm not sure it's that kind of story.
I'd like to believe it is. I think Paul becomes a famed photographer. He gets his own studio and decorates it like a hotel bathroom. As for Anne and Marcella, they move in together. But they keep leaving each other notes in the vents. You know, for old time's sake.
I like it. Maybe you should write that.
Maybe I will.
So we don't find out who murdered the dude? There's gotta be more, right? But I quit, so I guess maybe not. Maybe if I kept going with the story, I would find out. Okay, wait a second. Let's see. Oh. I wonder what would happen if I kept my job. That was good. Well, it's not too long. I think I'm gonna have to replay it and see if I can do different choices, but I think I'm gonna end the stream for now. Figure out what's for dinner, and depending on tonight, maybe back on to stream some more.